All right, story time. Okay, y'all. I know I ain't done this in a long time. Uh, but y'all subscribe if y'all new to the channel, Queendom Come. Y'all know we used to do this over on Queen ENT. I'm gonna bring back that Queen ENT YouTube. But I'm just using Queendom Come for now because like Queendom Come is like my new and the Queendom Come got the better visuals because we got new camera quality. There we go. We got new camera quality, and I didn't want to mix the content with the poor camera quality. That's the only reason why I switched from that page. But anyway, Queendom Come, subscribe, like, comment. So today we is doing spiral curls with the brand new HD lace front. How many inches is this one? I think this, I don't know. How many inches is this? Is this 34? I don't know how many inches. It's long. Shit, it's long. It cost me. It's long. All right, but we're going to do a story time. So, story time. So, how, this buster tried to manipulate me. Now, if y'all been following the journey, so I was talking to the guy, whatever, and I told the guy, I guess the guy was trying to make me upset by buying another bitch a wig, right? Mind you, when I first started talking to this boy, he was like, you know, he was trying to change who I was. At the time, it was like summer, I guess, spring, summer. And then, you know, in the summer, I like to wear my braids and stuff because I exercise a lot or whatever. So, you know, lace fronts, they come up, they pull up when you exercising. Like, winter is the best time to wear a lace front. I ain't gonna lie. And I only usually wear lace fronts like if I'm going to do a photo shoot or I'm going on a date. Like, I don't like lace fronts for everyday wear unless I'm working in the office. But anyway, I said all that to say, so he was like, why you don't wear a wig or whatever? And I say, well, you want me to wear a wig, you gonna have to buy me one. And I say, I don't wear cheap wigs, no shade, because I do like, you know, you could wear a nice wig and throw it on for one night. I ain't knocking that, y'all. I don't bought some synthetic long wigs now. And they be freaking cute. They be laid. You would not know that it was a synthetic. But the only thing about those wigs, they good for one time wear. Like you could wear it a weekend, you gotta throw it away. But so I told him, if you want me to be a wig girl, if you want to see your girl in a wig, if you that type of dude who like the girls who wear the wigs, I need a quality wig. I don't need no cheap wig, or you going to be buying me wigs every week, every 2 weeks, basically. That's how that go. And, you know, I'm one of them girls. I don't like, if I got a man, I don't like being in the house with my man in no, I don't like wearing shower caps. I don't like wearing the cornrows like we in jail. That's why I like my braids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know how you have you looking outside the wig or whatever. I just don't like that. I like to be cute for my man 24/7. And if you're not finna wear the wig 24/7, then it ain't, you know, I don't like wearing wigs. That's why I don't like wigs like that. Like going out, dinner occasions, stuff like that. But I don't like doing that. I like to be fine for my man 24/7. In other words, I don't like that. Anyway, I'm a real life Barbie for real. But anyway, I told him, I said all that to say, I was telling him, I say, you know, well, you gonna need to get me a quality wig. So I sent him, like a picture of like a shake and go wig. And it was like, it was expensive. It was like, I don't know, this one cost more, the one I got now, but I felt like that was fair. Like that one was like 200, maybe 250. That was fair. And that's on the cheap end. That's a low end for me, right? So I said, if you want me to wear wigs or whatever, you need to get me a quality wig, like something that I could just throw on and shake and go and it's gonna last, you know? So he all hating. First he talked all that shit about me needing a wig, then all that hating, like, nah, I ain't spending that on no wig. And then turn around and talk about, like, trying to manipulate me about how he bought his other bitch a wig. And I'm like, well, I wasn't with you to buy me no wig. You know, I wasn't with you. I could buy my own damn wig. You wanted to see me in a wig. And the wig he bought the hoe was cheap as fuck, you know. But it's just the principle. It's just like, you know, I'm like, how you go try to manipulate somebody, belittle them and downplay them, and can't even put your money where your mouth is? I don't like that for you. Anyway, I I had let his ass go. He was aggy as hell, but I learned a lot. I gained a lot of wisdom. So I have gratitude for him because, you know, when you get wiser in this game, you've been so, you know, I'm so used to busters, you know, especially in the hood. Like, you live in the hood. Like, at work, it's hard to, like, it's hard to meet guys on your level playing field because the guys who got the stuff that you have or that you're used to, they already taken. You know, like the guy that would meet you on your level as far as like financial, mentally and stuff, they already got somebody. So then when you coming out here in the hood, and I'm transitioning to being, I'm an entrepreneur now. I've been out the workforce for some years now. So I'm a full blown entrepreneur in real life for real now. So it's like I'm in the hood, so you not like the only entrepreneurs that like you could probably meet you on your level is like the barbers, the people who own the gas station, the cell phone stores, the Arabs, the Spanish people. It ain't no niggas, in other words, that's gonna meet you on your level here. You know, as an entrepreneur. This is how I'm thinking anyway. Because these niggas out here ain't got no motion for real. They just talk shit and belittle women and try to manipulate them and control them with nothing. Like, how you want to manipulate and mind fuck and control somebody and you ain't even got nothing to control them with. Make it make sense. But anyway, child, so he did all that, you know, and then bought that girl that cheap ass wig and thought that was gonna make me jealous. And I was like, well, damn, I wasn't even with you for no wig, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew you ain't really had nothing when I met you. I was just, you know, meeting you where you was at and we could both grow together because I'm an entrepreneur too. So who am I to have my hand out? We could just be each other company, you know, bounce off ideas, help each other grow and evolve. But he was very immature. He was very, very immature. But gratitude, because, you know, I've been in this game called life so long, and I've been there, done that. I don't dealt with that type of nigga and before. And they always talking about karmic and stuff like that. I don't believe in that shit because I say if I can't that years ago, I did it that when I was a child, like in my younger years. If I did it that mindset, why the fuck who is you to have the right to say that I deserve the karmic? I said I already don't dealt with my karmic. I closed them ties. I closed them doors long ago. Who are you to tell me that I need a karmic? You know, it's like bitches be mad that you more mature than them. They do. Like, females, they are the worst. Like, they be mad that you don't fall for anything. They be mad that you can't be manipulated and puppeted as easy as them. So they will send these dudes, these trifling ass dudes, and try to bully you into thinking how they think. Because they ain't got enough sense or confidence to be a real woman and be like, you know, I deserve better. I know what I put to the table. And half time they don't deserve shit because they ain't shit themselves. They don't put in the work. They don't work on their mind, body, and spirit. They're not spiritually inclined. They're not gifted. So they try to belittle you to their standards because they ain't got no fucking sense. So they want you to have no sense like them and just take anything. Just so they can have something to talk about. That's why I don't like the hood. Like, oh my God, it's a mentality. It's a mindset. It really is a mindset. That's the only reason why I don't like living in the hood for real. Like, they mindset, they like really are mind, like they zombies for real. They mind fuck, like they brain dead for real. I hate it here. And, you know, people always talk about, you know, you got to lead a 9-to-5 matrix, branch off and do your own. I get it. I do understand that. But the only thing I miss about the 9-to-5 matrix, they had fucking common sense. When you working your ass off to pay your bills and pay your rent and your car note and you got real bills in real life, like, you're not going to talk. Like, they're not going to con you into doing no stupid shit that they wouldn't do. Because, you know, when you work hard for your shit, you ain't gonna settle for anything. You ain't gonna take anything because you bust your ass off for the shit that you have. But when you go to the hood, they ass don't work. All they do is gossip and fuck. So they don't know what it's like to bust their ass for nothing. So they expect you to settle for peanuts because they ain't got shit. I don't like that for them. I hate that mindset. I hate them here. I hate it. You know, I hate that. I just hate that. And then I try to get with the Latin and the Arab men, but you know they already got their wives and stuff, and then they gonna look down on you because you black, you know, and living out here with them, so they automatically think you like them. Oh my gosh, it's just, ooh, y'all don't know the struggles, girl. It's a hard not life. It's a hard not life. But I said all that to say I'm gratitude that I had went through that again because I was like, that just go to show me how mature I was and like how elevated my mind is And also made me gather or look at my surroundings and just be like, you know, queen, because you always, you know, working. That's one thing. I know they say you got to stay away from the 9 to 5. You got to get out the matrix. You got to make yourself rich. I get it. You got to, and you got to endure the struggle to get to where you really want to be. I get that. I understand that, right? But a part of the struggle is not being able to accommodate the lifestyle that you're used to, that you would have if you were working a 9 to 5. Because if you're working a 9 to 5, you can choose your environment. Like, you can choose not to live around stagnancy, you know, versus when you're an entrepreneur, you might have to downsize, and the area that you're in won't be the area that, you know, surrounded with like minds. That's basically where it goes. And that's the only sacrifice. Like, that's the biggest sacrifice that I had to make, was like changing the area that I live. And that is like the hardest part of entrepreneurship. Like, you know, doing my own thing, I'm gifted, so I can do that naturally, effortlessly. But it's just networking is out of the picture unless you go out. So like, that's why I'm doing this wig, you get my wig together, y'all. Getting fly, stepping out, because I got to get out of the environment to get around like-minded people. That's how that goes. So that's what I have to do. I just be taking trips and going, like, I'm not taking trips, but I leave the area to go out to eat or have drinks or just get around people who got some damn sense. Because it ain't, oh my gosh. Anyway, but I'm happy I had that karmic, quote unquote karmic, because they talking about you, if you didn't finish your last karmics, if you don't finish your karmic cycles the right way, they'll come back. I say that's some bullshit, because I'm a mature grown-ass woman. I handle all my business affairs years ago when I stopped dealing with them type of ninjas, right? And in fact, I just stopped dealing with men altogether. Like, I just stopped dating. I stopped having sex. I just stopped, because I just seen, like, they all got it's a dog-eat-dog world, right? So everybody is just out to see what they can get. It ain't nothing wrong with that if your mindset is like, okay, like my coworkers that I used to work with. Like, my girl got a good job. I got a good job. We go in half on this mortgage. We both paying our car notes. We both paying down our debt. Let's travel together. Let's stack together. That kind of mindset. You see what I'm saying? Like, but everybody coming into the table with, we got goals. We got a vision. We got something we want to do, accomplish, right? I can understand that. But these ninjas here that I'm meeting, they ain't got that mindset. It's like, I need to eat off of you. I ain't gonna bring nothing to the table. I don't want us to work together. I don't want us to be a team. I just need to eat off of you. And then all my hoes need to eat off of you too. That's how they go. That's exactly the game that we're in the hood. Like, that's how it go. I need to eat off you, and all my hoes need to eat off of you. I ain't bringing you nothing. I'm not going to give you no money. I'm not going to help you out. I'm not going to be there mentally, spiritually, physically, financially. I'm not going to spend time with you. I'm not going to enlighten you. I'm not going to have real conversations with you. I'm not going to talk about our higher purpose, our higher self, unlocking your power within. I'm not going to do anything of that. I'm just going to come around, manipulate you, talk shit about you, disrespect you, then tell all my hoes about you. Then my hoes going to run around here chasing you for attention and brag about what I'm doing for them in hopes to get a rise out of you, and just drain you of all your fucking energy and your resources and bring nothing to you, to the table. And that's what I'm getting. And they say karmics, and I'm like, nah. If I stop messing with those type of dudes, and see, the worst part about this guy is I talked to him for a long time before we even did anything. You see what I'm saying? Like, almost half a year. You see what I'm saying? Before we even took it to the next level. So I took my time. I was patient. I set the right expectations with him. I did not lead him on. I told him my goals. He told me his goals. I thought we were on the same page. But you know, one thing about ninjas, when they get in good, that's when their true intentions come in. That's when you find out what they're really about. They get you comfortable, and then that's when the snake come in and bite. And that's what they all do. So I say, bump this karmic bullshit. I say, this has nothing to do with karmic. This has everything to do with the location. Because these men have a poor mindset. They have a lack mindset. You need a conscious man. You need a conscious man, a man with their shit together. So therefore, you need to look the part. And I've done this in the past. I've been out like looking the part, dressing nice and stuff. But the feedback that I get is that you're too pretty for them. That's what they tell me. But I say that don't make no sense because y'all be talking to the bad bees all the time. I feel like if I had a big booty, that my looks wouldn't have mattered, right? But at the same token, I get what they're saying now. Now that I'm enlightened, my third eye open, I see what they're saying. Like, you could tell my caliber woman from a woman who wants attention. You could tell a woman who just wants attention from a woman who has real intentions. There you go. You could tell the difference from a woman who has intentions, true intentions, and a woman who just wants attention. A man will naturally go to a woman who wants attention because they just want attention. They are easy grab. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to do all that for it. You just give her the attention she wants, stroke her ego, and she's satisfied. Right? But a woman with intention, oh, I got to work for her. I got to get to know her. I got to come to the table. I got to actually build with her. I have to bond with her. I have to come up with a actual plan, a strategy for her. So I get that now. Now I get it. Because I'm like, damn, I be looking good. I put on clothes. I get my hair done, my makeup, my nails. I invest in myself. I go to the nicest restaurants. I post up. I had a conversations, but then it's like as soon as I open my mouth, like they be ready to talk to you, but when I say something back, it's like, wow, it's like they're blowed. It's like, it's almost like, damn, like, she actually has a brain. And that's a turn off for men. They don't like that. They like girls who are more like ditzy and dumb. Because that's the girl you're going to take home and have a good time with. And I'm not that girl. I'm the one you got a wife. So, my life is just shy. Anyway, this wig is so pretty. Look how beautiful that came out. And look how, I want y'all to see like the front and like the texture of the hair. Y'all see how beautiful that is? This is a pretty ass wig. So, I'm going to hang this up on a hanger. Like, I'm going to get one of my hangers and hang this. Probably from the strap. Where's that strap? Where's that strap? I hope I ain't break my strap off. Where's my strap? Where the fuck is the strap? It's like a wig band. It was a wig strap on here. I wonder if I curled it. Because I had to strap it around to put it on the damn rod. Y'all, I'm losing my mind for real. Like, I know it's a strap on here. Anyway, it was a strap. It was like a wig strap. And I know I ain't losing it. Like, did I? Oh, okay. It's like you could take it off. I see. You could take it off. Okay, well, that's convenient. Because that's like if you don't want that in the back of your head, that's convenient that you could take it off. But now I got to see how to put it back on because I want to hang it up with the strap. But I just want to show y'all how pretty this wig is. So I'm going to go dry this wig. Y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Ladies, I'm just telling y'all, if you know what you want, if you're working on yourself and you know what you're bringing to the table, you know, because some of y'all not doing that. Y'all not cooking. Y'all not cleaning. Y'all not channeling. Y'all not exercising. Y'all not reading. You're not writing. You're not educating yourself. You're not working on your business. You're not working on your craft. You're not doing these things. Now, for these type of women, I can understand. The karmics. I can understand. I can overstand. But if you're actually putting in that work, in that dedication to be the best version of yourself, don't settle. Just work on yourself. And then the universe will align you in perfect timing. Because a lot of times the universe will postpone people out your life so you could be the best version of yourself. You know, Beyonce held off marrying Jay-Z till she became actually Beyonce. Y'all remember that now. Beyonce didn't marry Jay-Z till she was Beyonce. Till she was her own brand, her own person. Okay? So that's the type of time I'm on. So if the universe is pausing me from love, relationships, and encounters, so I can be the Beyonce of my world. I can be trending SEÑORA, Lucia Chavez, CEO, multi-billion-dollar corporation, Queen ENT, Basement Music Group, A&R director, choreographer, stylist, songwriter, singer, rapper, book writer, and the list goes on, marine biologist. So I could be the one-stop shop, then so be it. I will listen to the gods, and I will wait my turn. All right, subscribe, and then I'm gonna show y'all the final look. I'm gonna show y'all like when I put it on or whatever, but y'all gotta subscribe to watch to the next video come.